What's up? It's RM, here to drop a gem or two. Hey, happy MLK Day to you. I hope you're enjoying the day. I'm back for another Mindset Monday. What have we talked about this year? We talked about execution. We talked about being a go-giver. We talked about taking it to the next level. And what better person to talk about today that embodies all those things than Martin Luther King Jr. He was a complete savage. He was the man, and he was a winner. Listen, you know the one thing that he possessed that we haven't talked about yet? His why. What is your why? His why was so strong. And the reason that you're not succeeding, the reason that you quit when things get rough, is because your why is weak. Listen, you know why you went to the gym? You went to the gym because somebody said you were a little pudgy. You know why you took that job? You took that job because the money was straight. You didn't take that job because you were passionate about it, because you were making a difference. You didn't go to the gym because you wanted a better life for your family, you wanted to be healthier. You took it for reasons that were insignificant. It was weak, and that's why you quit. What if Martin Luther King Jr.'s why was weak? Can you believe that? What if it was weak? You know he would have quit. His house got bombed. He got arrested. His family was threatened. All the things he came up against, he would have quit if his why was weak. You have to focus on what your why is. Every time you come up against something, you quit. Because the reason you went into it, you weren't passionate about it. You were not invested. So there's no blood, sweat, tear, equity. You have to know what your why is. Thank God Martin Luther King's why was strong. Because if not for that, I promise you my life would be so much different. I wouldn't be married to my wife. I wouldn't have my 2 little girls. He went through it so that I could have the life I have. Listen, his why was so strong. God allowed him to see things. Hence, the I Have a Dream speech. He had already saw everything that we're doing today, the way that I'm able to be married to a white woman, the way that I have friends that don't look like me, that I associate with people that are nothing like me. He saw all of that. And that was his why. It was bigger than him. It was even bigger than his family. The threats that came up against him, he kept pushing because his why was so much bigger than any just one person. I need you to understand that. I need you to grab onto your why and say, listen, it's so much bigger than me. It's so much bigger than anything that I can even imagine. That's what your purpose is. His why was incredible. But just like a lot of great leaders, he knew that as big as his dream was, as big as his goals were, that he may not get to enjoy those. He understood that. He was very mindful of that. He even said it in his last speech, the mountaintop speech.
Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
And you know what's ironic about that is when he mentioned the mountaintop, and he said, I've seen it. I've seen everything. I may not make it there with you, but we have to keep going. It reminded me of scripture, Deuteronomy 34, when God brought Moses up to Mount Nebo and he showed him everything. He showed him Israel. He said, this is everything that your ancestors fought for. This is everything that I brought you through this for. This is what your people will inherit. But you're not going to get there. Same thing happened with MLK. He saw all of this, but he didn't get there. But he was cool with it because his why was strong. Listen, when you watch this, I want you to ask yourself, what's my why? Why do I do what I do? Is the reason I'm quitting, is the reason I'm giving up, is the reason I can't get over those obstacles, is it because my why is weak? And challenge yourself. And I challenge you to challenge yourself. It's RM. I hope that you enjoy this day, dig a little bit, find out some more stuff about MLK. What an incredible individual and human being. Enjoy your day. You know where to find me. I'm out.